fortress. We have a siege on our doors here. And I think this time we might... Oh, okay, it's still okay. I thought a lot of the dwarves would be still outside gathering the plants and fruits, but no, we're fine. Possible danger is that the goblins will climb up this tree. Oh, but it's a very high tree. Well, nevertheless, they could climb it and hop right in here. Yeah, that is a potential danger. An easy way into our fortress, but I doubt anybody will try it. We must, of course, restrict our guys to safe burrows. We have 2 fishermen outside, I have noticed. Here. I hope they will make it into the fortress in time. All our bridges are linked, so they should be working as traps. Yeah, I need to close this off. Spike bit and spike bit 2. This and this. Then I'll leave the entrance. Should I leave it open? Not so sure. If I don't leave the entrance open, then there is no way into my fortress. I must leave the entrance open for a while. And bridge east. This one. Station my military. I will station my squads, mark squads, that is. At the northern tower now. Hello, Bender. Yeah, I see your comment. I noticed that the overlay I had there did not come from the streaming software. It was rather done by my NVIDIA, some sort of tuning software, which I occasionally switch on. Yeah, so... And I will position my BEF move this way. Bender says maybe this time some more enemies on the trap bridge. Yes, see them tumbling down. Well, I also can try the ballista. Siege operator. How many siege operators do I have? Oh, none. That is good. No siege operators, so which means pretty much everybody is my siege operator, right? But I've got so many arrows, so little arrows that you can easily shoot them right now. Hopefully I'll kill nobody of my dwarves. Yeah, I can start shooting pretty much before they get there. We can assemble 3 more arrows though. Okay, and that's it. We let it roll. So too many bowmen here. Is that a troll bowman? Troll crossbowman, look at that. Bender says, ha ha ha, ballista, trap, marksman, enemy, may as well give up, I hope. No way, no way. You are gravely mistaken, dear friend. All right, let's roll it. Let's check their equipment. A copper crossbow, iron helm, copper breastplate. Ooh, wow. Why didn't they bring any iron? Copper crossbow, copper breastplate, iron helm. Yeah, there we go. Iron great axe. Copper shield, copper breastplate, iron breastplate, that's how I like it. Iron shield, yes. Copper breastplate, too much copper, dude, too much copper. Iron helm. Well, at least one of them, at least each of them has a piece of copper at least. So that's... So anybody feels responsible for these ballistae? Oh, second squad. You. Greetings, Martinello. 2 squads. 3 squads. Oh. Oh. Lots of crossbowmen. It will be a tough fight. I'll lose lots of marks dwarves. Oh yes, I will. Oh, 4th squad. Ooh. And again 3 bowmen. Hello, Nagios. Nagios. Adios, Nagios. But they are a 5th squad. Everybody is heading for the bridge. Just as I like it. So, my first marks dwarves are rushing into the tower. It will take them a couple of rounds until they get there. The more squads, the better. I don't want to see one empty spear down there. Everything must be full. Dude, what are you doing? You picked a bad time to be here. How will you get in? Well, the entrance is still open. It's your last chance. I think the bowman will shoot him first. Ah, first Marksdwarf is almost at the top of the... Oh, he is. Not quite at the top yet. Still one more level. So it looks like... Oh, somebody got caught. We have a goblin cage. We have a goblin slave. Oh, not a slave really, but... An arena combatant. We shall build an arena. And have not real gladiator fights, but yes, that's actually... We have a goblin gladiator fighting our best swords dwarf. Of course, barehanded. We will build an arena. Good evening, Gilgamesh. So, Marksdwarf, not yet in position, but hopefully soon will be shooting. Go for these traps, guys. Go for these traps. I did not rebuild the traps. What is he shooting at? Ha! That was my Marksdwarf. That was not the goblin. Strikes the goblin crossbowman in the lower body. Yes! Yes! He picked the right one to aim at. Who is he? Erith Istamlikot. How many kills does he have? Kills. How do I see kills? Combat. Oh, hopefully I did not... Ooh. Does he have no kills? Okay, whatever. Alpaca. Okay, alpacas are fighting, which tells me I should actually give alpacas greater pastures. Yeah, they are crammed up here. Maybe it's too many alpacas now. Where's my coyote? Oh, my coyote is still here. So that's not the pasture for my alpacas. But I think... Oh, that's cows. This is too much for alpacas. I'd actually need a whole new pasture for these little beasts. And I don't know quite where. There might be an aquifer. Aquifer starts here. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, there are too many goblins down here. I don't like this. Did they find a hidden entrance to my fortress again? Like last time? They can't. There is no... There is none, right? This is sealed off. I don't know what are they doing here. I really don't. Okay, goblin. Silver bolt strikes. Chipping the bone. Bruising the right ankle's muscle, bruising the right bone. Ligament torn. Oh, falls over, gives into pain. He cannot run because he's got a silver bolt in his ankle and his tendon is torn. Yeah, that's a pretty bad wound. Pretty bad wound. Why is this an unexpected siege? Well, what season do you expect a siege? I personally expect the siege in the winter, not in the summer. The summer only started and we've got a siege on our hands here. I don't know. But today I've read in the forums that more advanced fortresses are getting sieges practically every season, and they are even having trouble letting any caravan or migrants in because they are having sieges practically all the time. There is not a single, well, not long enough calm period for the caravan to go in and out or new migrants to come. So, and that's what I have read also a long time ago about highly advanced fortresses, that if you want to have caravans later on, you better send off your military to a patrol around the map, and as soon as a caravan arrives, help the caravan accompaniment to protect it from invaders. So it can get rough, even rougher than we see here, but look at this. Goblin? So, that's a goblin swordsman stepping on my weapon trap. Misses, 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 misses. Wow, they are good. I wonder what they are doing here. Guys, there's no way. Maybe they had memorized it from the last year, that there was some sort of an entrance here, and they were heading for it, and now this troll says, hey, there is no entrance. How many invaders? Wow. "44. I count 44 invaders so far. He says, death is all around us. This is truly horrifying. At least the trap did horrify him. That's this one's talking. Hammerman loses hold of shield, but he is still having his hammer. Elite Marks dwarves are unharmed. Blocks, wow, Lesher blocks. The battle rages, I am not scared. He is a tough guy, this goblin crossbowman. Look at this, Goblin Lesher blocks the masterpiece silver bolt with the iron shield. Gulet Gomath Wutog. Wow, yeah. Good. Pepper them with arrows, guys. Yes, that's how I like it. Look at this. strikes the lasher in the throat, tearing it through the... Wow. Major artery open. This lasher will bleed to death. And he says, our time in the universe is of forever is so brief. The universe is of forever is, I think, the name of this fantasy world. And lasher, look at this, silver bolt in the left lower leg, tendon torn, excellent, falls over. Injuries, be gone. X-Men steps through my traps. I must load these traps with better weapons and better mechanisms, I think, because they are so inefficient. Hello, I have told you, fire at will. Oh, okay, wait, not actually. Fire action, change action. Fire at will. Fire at will. Fire at will. I forgot that. Silverbolt strikes the X-Men. Yeah, Lasher loses Copper Whip. Oh dude, you are so dead, Green Dwarf. Oh, you're not dead. Not quite dead yet. Injuries. Oh, I see a flying limb there. What is it? What's flying up here? Buck's left upper arm. How did he lose it? Another goblin got caught in the cage. We've got two gladiators. How did he lose this? Ah, the weapon trap. The short sword strikes the goblin bowman in the upper arm, and the severed part sails off in an arc. He loses hold of his bow. No, of the glove. Okay. Yeah, but how can a bowman operate his bow without one hand, without part of one's hand? So does anybody feel responsible to operate these engines, these siege engines? What are they doing here? Now the troll should step on the trap. Yes! And he dodged the trap. Look at this. The troll dodged the trap. But I don't think he will fall onto a spear, because I don't have any spear that close to... I should have put spears here. But look at what he did. Well, I can't see what sort of troll is it, but Osta probably. Troll jumps away from the spinning copper spear. Yeah. Good jump, troll. Good jump. You jumped in the right direction. I think letting yourself hit by the copper spear and all the trap components would have been more merciful to you than what is happening now. Yeah, we are shooting at them nicely. Scrambles away. They scramble through my weapon traps. I must really improve them. Oh, look at this. Silverbolt strikes in the neck. Strikes the goblin in the neck, tearing the muscle, fracturing the upper spine bone, bruising the nervous tissue. Excellent. Tendon in the upper spine torn and lodged firmly in the wound. Yes, that will cause a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Pain and suffering. Troll slams into an obstacle. Oh, is it the one who... Oh, of course, yeah, that's the one who fell. What does it say again? Slams into obstacle. Right upper leg takes full force, pulped into unrecognizable mass. Upper body, full force, bruising the muscle, bruising the liver. Upper leg, pulped. Lower body, bruising the spleen. Lower leg, splits in gore. Oh, falls over and gives into pain. This troll is going nowhere. He will suffer a horrible death. He will retch there in pain until we come for him and slaughter him off. So my Mark Dwarfs are busy shooting at the goblin. Yeah, they picked the right one. The goblin bowman. The lower body, yes, bruising, excellent. And the lasher gives into pain but regains consciousness somehow, but having trouble breathing because he's got pierced lungs. Good. We're doing good. Oh, is anybody operating? No, you don't. Yes, you don't. Don't you dare to enter that bridge. And I'm closing off the entrance now. Whether you are in or not. The fortress is well, not yet sealed, but soon to be sealed. Yeah, 3 more arrows hit this goblin. Injured part is cloven asunder. What sort of injured part? Left upper leg is cloven asunder. Bruising the kidney. Chipping the bone of what? Lower leg. Yeah, good. Oh, the bolt strikes bowman in the left ear and the severed part sails off in an arc. Yeah, blue, what is it? What? Nagi is so evil? But he is right. Every good jurist detests goblins. Of course they do. Elite Marksdwarf says, oh, left the martial trends. Okay, good. I wonder what this bowman is doing here. He's standing there nearby doing nothing, not shooting. Or is he shooting? I don't know. If he's shooting, he hasn't hit me yet. I don't think he has shot at me yet. Is anybody operating these siege engines? No. Ah, of course, they are not operating them because they are not in the safe burrows. Of course not. Yeah, I probably need change selection. Change my safe burrows to include this. But look at the spray of arrows. The rain of arrows, actually. Troll slams into an obstacle. Oh, another troll down. It is! Haha, look at them. One troll has bled to death, I presume, here. Nebzo. Let's see what happened to Nebzo. Such a quick death. That's a shame, isn't it? So Copper spear strikes the troll in the left upper arm, chipping the bone. Okay. Artery opened. Gives into pain. And he's falling down with the artery open in the upper arm. Slams into an obstacle. Leg takes full force. Splits in gore. Artery opened. Thrown upper body. Full force. Bruising the heart. Okay. And he's done for. Bled to death. But wait, troll blood is blue, not red. This can't be his blood. Pool of troll blood, though. They say pool of troll blood, but it's red. Okay. Go figure. Whatever. Yes, they finally hit this idling bowman here. What's his name? Dang Amksumato. Can't see him fighting here. Ah, here is he. Wow, look at this. Oh, he stepped into my trap. The silver maul strikes the goblin crossbowman in the upper body, bruising the muscle, bruising the left lung. Crossbowman is propelled away by the force of the blow, gives into pain, jumps out of the crossbowman's... Another crossbowman jumps out of the crossbowman's flight path. The goblin crossbowman's head skills along the ground but is deflected by iron helm, slams into an obstacle. Oh, jumps away there. Okay. Okay, so this idle goblin actually jumped away as another goblin was skidding on the ground there. So I want to see some siege operators here, but I don't see them. Look, my elite marks dwarves are doing all the job here. More new troll troop, isn't it? Now they are running, they are rushing for the bridge. Look at that. And you see my arrows flying there. It's a good... This is a well-placed tower, I must say, isn't it? Because they are idling, sort of. They are hesitating before, should I go to the bridge, should I not? We have bad experience with the bridge. They are idling there. The traps are inefficient here. My dwarves have lot of... Maybe they don't even... they won't even activate the traps. My dwarves will soften them up. And I suppose my military dwarves will... Oh no, look at them. Look at them trolls here. They could still activate it. Well, they probably will, I see. But these trolls are recruits. They are not armed with any sort of weapon. They are practically fighting barehanded, aren't they? He's got no weapon. Okay, he's got even no armor. Look at this. He's got leather trousers, leather tunic, leather robe, silk cloak, fur cap, hood, glove. Pfft, no armor whatsoever. They'll cut him apart like butter. Hopefully. Unless he gores them with his horns. Hello, Versatile and Project Genesis. Gilgamesh says, they remember the great slaughter that befell their previous kinsmen. Of course they do. I'm sure they do. And I think... They are not yet retreating. We have quite a lot of them around the map. A lot of them are lurking here. Did any more fall down the bridge? No, still only 3 trolls here, but 2 of them have bled to death. Already the 3rd is going to. So come on, step on it, troll. Yes, that's the boy. That's my boy. All right, troll. No, they are going to shoot the ballista now. No, that's a bad time, guys. That's a bad time, isn't it? Well, I don't know, really. I guess they will shoot down my elite dwarves. What do you think? What would you do, guys? Would you stop this ballista from shooting? Or not? If we don't shoot them, we won't have the fun seeing, but at least we will be sure we won't kill any of our dwarves. And my melee dwarves, I'm really fond of them. And we don't really need to shoot them. It's not like we really need this, right? They should have been shot long time ago. If it didn't work, well, then it didn't. Bender, I hate to disappoint you, but I think I will stop them. Because I think my dwarves will... Well, I see. Maybe I'll stop this one from shooting. We'll let the other ones firing. Look at them. Oh, no, 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 no. Who's the hero? Odom Ablel. Well, that can be his last fight. What's the name of this troll? Olnger. He's not fighting yet. He's not yet fighting. Well, the toll of our bridge will be meager this time. Most of them are already dead, and there is only a couple of new enemies on the bridge. If they retract anytime soon. Bender says, always go for the fun way, Nagmeister. Nah. I prefer the safe way. He jumped away. Troll Olnges is still not fighting, but there are 2 more trolls incoming. Actually, one more. My war dog! Troll is fighting. Troll jumps away from the spinning copper whip. Eh? Okay, that's before. Troll misses the marked dwarf. Okay, now fight my war dog, Troll. Why is this? Oh, that's a hunting dog, probably. Hunting dog is... no, the stray dog. It's not even a hunting dog. I haven't trained all my dogs to be war dogs. Oh, how inefficient am I? Olnger. Not fighting yet. Spearmaster, go for it. Spearmaster strikes the troll in the upper leg, bruising the muscle. Ha! Take that, Olnger. My Marksdwarf jumps dangerously close to the ballistae. Away. No, he doesn't jump, but... Are we still shooting here? You have a shooting party here? Yes, shooting party ongoing. How about these trolls? Any new jumpers? No. This one. What does this one has in mind? What does this one have in mind? I don't know. I've got no more traps ready for him. Spearmaster striking again. Troll strikes at the Spearmaster, but the shot is blocked. Of course, he is a Spearmaster. What do you expect? Spearmaster strikes the troll in the upper arm, bruising the muscle. Well, why is he not? Why is he not? This Marksdwarf could actually stop idling and shoot at these trolls. But maybe he's got no ammo. He's got a quiver. Yeah, but ooh, looks like his quiver is. I don't know whether he's got any ammo in it. Maybe he's got no ammo. And what is the Marksdwarf doing here? That's the real question. Why is he not at the tower? Where is he going? Oh, up the tower. That's a wise decision. That's a wise decision. So, any new heroes on the bridge? Doesn't look like it. Troll misses. Do trolls regenerate in Dwarf Fortress? No, Gilgamesh, they don't. Spearmaster strikes the troll in the upper arm, bruising the muscle. Why are you only bruising the muscle? Come on. Oh, this is a... The red one is a mace dwarf. He could join. And the dog could in fact join too. Ah, I see troll blood. This thing. This cyan color is troll blood. Spear dwarf stabs the troll in the upper body. Yes. That's the way you do it. Tearing the heart. Major artery opened. Goodbye, troll. Goodbye. Ah, blood is spraying out of the troll's chest. And here we have a sword dwarf. I don't know. He is not particularly good. And none of my sword dwarf is in any good form. They are really rookie fighters. Let me check his sword level. Iton. Sword. Iton is a skilled level 4, close to level 5. Good discipline. Skilled fighter, well, he could do some harm. Go for it! Go for it, Iton. What happened? He jumped up? Why did he jump up? He's airborne. Well, I don't know why. He felt like jumping up, I guess. This does mean airborne, doesn't it? I think it does. Oh, look! Oh, only first 2 bridges actually activated. Ooh. Why did this bridge not activate? Maybe I forgot to link it? Well, anyway, it's better than nothing, isn't it? We can deal with 3 more trolls or 4 more trolls, I think. Yeah. And again, we have 3 goblins on this pillar. I made the pillars unnecessarily wide. One tile pillar would have been enough rather than 2 tiles, but now I can't change it anymore. Because the bridges are at their maximum length, I think. Can't make the bridges any longer. Although I could make them half as long and make one bridge facing south, one bridge facing north, one bridge facing south, one bridge facing north, and so on. Yes, I could do that. I could do that and link them all. Yeah, I think we'll... Well, the question is how much, whether it's worth the effort. That's the real question. Well, anyway, we've got 4 more trolls incoming, and we mustn't use the ballistae. Mustn't. Well, not at least not yet. Actually, yes, this bridge activated too. Oh, only 1 tick later. Oh, that's the discrepancy between whether the trap was built before the bridge or the bridge before the trap. So everything's fine. We've linked everything. So we've got only 2 more trolls incoming. Lord, he's here. Nagital, what inspired you to use this handle? You worked as a linguist, yes. Does it mean anything? Yes, it means anything. It is a sentence in a Native American language. The nowadays politically incorrect version or name of the language is Sarsi, but I think today the more politically correct is Tsutina. Tsutina language, yes. It's this nation and their language. I found it in the grammar of their language, and yeah, it means something like they will arrive, something completely irrelevant to gaming. But yeah, I was just looking for a sort of pronounceable word, because their language is quite peculiar with regards to consonants and vowels. But yeah, I just picked any random grammar in my library and looked for a suitable sequence of letters. And also the avatar in my picture is one of the historical photos of the Tsutina people when they still lived sort of traditionally. Lord says, oh cool, I'm Canadian and I don't know nearly enough about our local Native Americans. Yeah, you see. Well, I didn't really dive into Native American history either, but I took a semester's course on them, on their languages and stuff. Taught by... No, actually, it wasn't taught by Marianne Mithun, but there is this very famous American linguist, Marianne Mithun, I think. She wrote a standard book about Native American languages. I met her personally, and she gave a talk in Leipzig as well. Visited that. So, how is this troll fighting actually? Olnge. So, Spearmaster jumps away, Axe Dwarf attacks the troll. Oh, it's actually a female troll. Spearmaster strikes the troll in the upper body. So that's a troll with the opened heart. Strikes in the upper body, bruising the muscle and the left lung. Okay, the troll misses the Axe Dwarf. Okay, and now, what is he doing here? Oh, is he jumping? Swordsdwarf Iton is fighting, look at them. Troll misses the Swordsdwarf. So he is airborne. Ah, look at them goblins here. Well, they hardly started falling down now. Actually haven't started falling down. They are still on the same level as the bridges. But they are certainly surprised. Olnge seems like having some troubles. Oh, look at this. Swords Dwarf stabs the troll in the upper leg, fracturing the bone. Spearmaster strikes the troll in the lower body, bruising the muscle, bruising the lower spine. Troll falls over. Oh, I'm imagining this troll kneeling there, pierced and with open wounds, begging for mercy. Actually not begging for mercy, but staring at the dwarves in shock and horror as they will slay him. What happened to Iton? I wonder. What does it mean? I must look it up in the wiki. It's impossible that he is still airborne. Status icons. Yeah, there is this nice page in the Dwarf Fortress wiki which explains all the different backgrounds, and to be honest I can't make it out. It does not mean webbed, although it might look as that. It does not mean thrown or airborne, because then it would be a bright cyan background. And it could mean prone, but I don't know. Can't make it out, really. No idea. No idea what it means. Urban! Of course you've missed a lot. The bridges have already retracted and the enemies are starting to fall down. I've counted 44 enemies, but I think after that we got one more squad. Well, we have 2.5 pages of enemies, mostly trolls here. Some of the trolls dodged these traps and jumped to the side and ended up here. And we are now wondering what does this mean. But this clearly means airborne, but their symbol then is grey, and this is clearly not grey. I have no idea what it means. Maybe it's crawling. Now crawling has I just linked. I will link the more current version of this. Crawling is with a like prone with the brown background. This is prone. This is crawling. This troll is crawling here on the ground, and this dog is crawling. I don't know what that means, but he's not airborne, otherwise his face would be grey. Trolls are getting destroyed. I kind of feel bad for them. I do not. Troll Bear is fighting. Troll misses the... that's Bear. Misses the Sword Dwarf. Okay, so your name is Bear? Yes. Ah. Misses the Sword Dwarf again. Olnge. X-Dwarf punches the troll in the head with his left hand. Well, left. Good. Spearmaster strikes in the lower body. We had read that before. No. Oh, there's an arrow. Whence it came. Oh, that is a marked dwarf. At which troll is he shooting, do you think? At Bear or Olga? Dog is fighting. Stray dog bites the troll in the head, but the attack glances away. Good dog, good dog. At least they show some interest. Oh. But this dog, look, this purple background means that they are somehow wrestling. The dog has latched on the troll. Spearmaster stabs the troll in the head, fracturing the skull. Haha. Tendon in the skull torn, but brain is still in one piece. Oh, the troll is dead now. Stray war dog latches on family. Spearmaster strikes again in the head. And Mace Dwarf bashes the troll in the head with silver mace, and the injured part is crushed, artery opened. Yep, that's how it is. And the arrow went actually into the troll. But now, about Iton, I guess he is jumping then. Look at that. Iton certainly is fighting. Troll Bear is fighting. The sword dwarf stabs the troll in the upper leg, bruising the muscle. Yes! Troll attacks the sword dwarf, but he jumps away. Troll jumps out of the sword dwarf flight path. Interesting, the sword dwarf actually jumping at the troll. Iton the jumper. Troll misses the sword dwarf. Troll blood! I see troll blood! Haha! Sword dwarf slashes the troll in the head. Good hit! Tearing the muscle. Artery opened. Whoa! And again, that's another Mace Dwarf fighting. Mace Dwarf bashes the troll in the head. Why do you bash him? He's dead already. Bashing the dead troll. And there's a flying bucket here. Airborne bucket. Versatile says, I imagine the troll just shaking around whilst the dog swings around, not letting go of the troll with his mouth. Yes, something like that. Lord says, it's year 130 now. Did you start in one? Yes, I start 125. We are 5 years old and 4 months. Spearmaster is fighting. What are they fighting? There is nobody to fight there, guys. Move on. There is one more troll to fight. Although I'll be happy if this Swordmaster gets all the XP of slaying him alone. Well, there, you must bear in mind these... In Dwarf Fortress there is no XP as such, because whether you kill or not kill an enemy has no influence on your XP, but you get an experience bonus when you successfully land a hit, or when you at least try. If you at least try and it glances away or something, you get less XP than if you successfully land. But if you kill your enemies in a single critical strike, then you get, of course, only an XP amount for one hit, I think. And if you will bash on a defenseless enemy with a wooden practice sword, then you will be able to land like 3,000 hits on him, or a training sword, and will actually gain a lot of XP. So in that case, the training swords which you can craft here from wood make a lot of sense, because they don't cause a real injury. But if you have a defenseless enemy, like I don't know, an immobile wild boar, which is sort of still alive but pretty much defenseless, you can send in your sword dwarf with a training sword out of wood, and let him bash or stab or slash at the boar. He will land many hits on the boar before the boar dies and will gain a lot of XP. But I think still I'm skipping this part. I'm not using training weapons. I'm using sharp weapons from the very beginning and rely on frequent battles with wildlife and easy to beat sieges. Like, oh, this one wasn't really easy to beat, was there? But the tactically masterfully placed tower made it so easy. And the bridges, of course. Troll Ostana. Now the trolls are finally falling down here. We have a... Yeah, they are being impaled. Look at this. Ho 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 ho. Asno. Can't find it yet. Oh, here it is. Asno. Goblin bowmans take full force, splits in gore, splits in gore, splits in gore, splits in gore, artery opened. Spinning menacing spike misses the bowman. Okay, so he's not impaled. How about this guy? Asno, another Asno. No, this guy's dead already. Bucks, okay. What happened to Bucks? Oh, I can't find it. Can I? Oh, I don't know. Ooh, there was a lot of moves there. Oh, look what happened to the troll. Troll bear. Okay, Swordsdwarf slashes. Swordsdwarf stabs in the lower body, bruising the guts, looks sick. Okay, Hammerdwarf bashes the troll in the lower leg, chipping the bone, falls over and gives into pain. Yeah, he's defenseless now. You can lop off his head. Axe-dwarf, this Axe-dwarf will probably now go for his neck. Marksdwarf is fighting. Well, yeah, they are. Oh, some good injuries here, look at this. Although this troll may... Smoonstu may have survived the attack. It seems he's just slightly unconscious. Troll Smoonstu. Oh, actually they are shooting at him from the tower. Skids along the ground, bruising the muscle. Slams into an obstacle. What happened? Well, what will happen to him? Smoonstu. Nothing much really. Lower body skids along the ground, bruising the muscle. Spleen, bruising the spleen. Okay. Yeah, nobody is going to fall down anymore until the bridges are closed again. They will, oh, they have already killed here the troll. So, guys, this is the time where you actually move back. Or should I let them finish them off? I don't know. Should I release them? I don't quite like to release them until I see too many bowmen around. The ballistae would do good now. Can let them move here. Do you think I can station them here? Will they obey? Of course they won't. Why is he climbing up the stairs? What is happening here? Why are all here? Why are all crammed up in one tile? Huh. Do you understand that? Move. Move here. Ooh, look at that. Oh! There's another incoming troll. Oh God. God, no. Well, I can't control them now. They want to fight. But hopefully nobody will... Ooh, that would be so bad if any troll now steps on it. I would lose my entire military. This guy is sleeping. Why is he sleeping? What? I don't know what happened there on that one tile. Well, let's hope that nobody really gets to trigger the trap again. And don't you dare to load my ballistae. Don't fire at will. No, not in use. Not in use. Not in use. I thought I changed it already. Don't trigger the traps. Don't ever. That's right. Troll blood. How's this troll fighting? What's his name? Osta. Osta, Hammer Dwarf bashes in the head, fracturing the skull. Yeah, that's good, good, good. Well, the problem is that there are crossbowmen here which can get lucky shots. Marius is asking, you used pressure pads instead of levers? Yes, I had levers in the first year after this trap was built, and I can tell you it did not work at all, at all. Before my dwarves decided to pull the levers, my dwarves were already all over the bridges, like now. So next up, fight with the troll Estrur. Swords Dwarf slashes the troll in the head, tearing apart the skin. Good. Attacks the Swords Dwarf, but he jumps away. Oh, this looks deadly. Swords Dwarf slashes the troll in the right upper arm, but the attack is deflected by Cloak. Swords Dwarf slashes in the right hand, fracturing the bone. A motor nerve has been severed, ligament torn, tendon torn, gives into pain, face falls over. Good. Couple more rounds. Swords Dwarf stabs the troll in the head, fracturing the skull. Tendon in the skull is torn. Do we have tendons in the skull? Swords Dwarf stabs the troll in the head again, fracturing the skull. Artery opened. This guy has a major injury, and so has my Hammer Dwarf. I must really see what sort of wounds does he have. Stodir Erosh. Dizzy. Status. Horrified, horrified, horrified. Why is he so shaken? After suffer, okay, maybe he suffered a major injury. His upper body is bruised, heart is bruised. Ooh, okay. But we have a perfect hospital. I think he will recover. And how about this hammer dwarf? What happened to him? Some sort of major injuries blinking on him as well. Left lower leg is bruised. Afraid after experiencing trauma. Ooh. I must not succumb to fear. Those injuries. Okay. He's a strong will. How about this? This X-Man has a minor injury only. Terrified while in no conflict. But these are past injuries. Lower body bears a very short, straight scar. His head bears marks of old wounds, including a massive straight scar. Left upper arm bears a straight scar. Yeah, I think he's got some tendons torn here. We can sort of see it in the health report. Motor nerve damage, sensory nerve damage, yeah. How about my bruised heart here? Health. Sensory nerve damage. Okay. Marius says, put the levers in the meeting area where they can congregate. My dwarves are always busy. They never congregate when it matters. I don't have too many idlers. No. I've had a very good experience having the levers like this at a very... This is a very frequented staircase, you know, and it's just right in place there. The troll is dead, I would say. Estrur, hammer dwarf bashes in the head. Spear dwarf stabs in the head. Artery opened, cloven asunder. Yeah. Good. Charge! So, how about these guys? There's still a goblin down here. You wonder what does he have in mind? And look at this! Don't underestimate this force. They are waiting here just as a backup for us when we come here. They will attack from the right. They're coming in, and oh, look at this bowman! This bowman just got active. He's woken up. Why are my marks dwarves descending down the tower? It's not supposed to happen. I didn't allow them. Actually, he's maybe only getting some ammo. That is allowed, of course. So I wonder when this bowman will fire. Stabs the X-Men in the head. Deflected. Oh, they are already fighting this X-Men. Okay. Yeah, this... Nothing's happening to my dwarves here. Pretty much. Everything's fine. There's another recruit. Oh, look at the... He has shot. Who is it? Bembul, hammer dwarf. Chuck. Ooh, what happened to Bembul? Spear dwarf is fighting. Sword dwarf is fighting. Bembul is fighting. He blocks the copper bolt with the shield. Good hammer dwarf. Good hammer dwarf. You can live a little longer. You may live, hammer dwarf. You deserve life. Spearmaster is no longer stunned. Spearmaster slams into the Spearmaster, and he slams into an obstacle. This is my fight too. No need to feel vengeful. Yeah, they are slamming into each other because everybody of them wants to be up on the front line fighting. Echidna is fighting. Ah. Oh, they are fighting an echidna here. Yeah, chase it into my cages. I will tame the echidna. I could use another echidna. The first one died somehow. Didn't survive my taming procedures. What's this guy's name? Tode and Asno. Tode, that's the lasher. Death! This is truly horrifying. Ah, look at this. Goblin X-Men. Asno. How did he die? Swords Dwarf stabs the X-Men in the head. Stabs in the head, stabs in the head, stabs in the head until he is dead. Good work, Swords Dwarf. Good work. Is it Iton? Ne, Thikut. Thikut Lillardastot. Okay, now the lasher. Beware the lasher. He can get a very lucky hit. He can lash you in the head, and your head can explode in gore. That has happened. But Hammer Dwarf attacks the Goblin Lasher, but he jumps away. Okay. Goblin Spearman is fighting. Where is that? Goblin Spearman. Ah, Flying Silverbolt. Okay, somewhere up there. Lord says fortifications never block arrows, do they? Well, no, they don't. But in order for you to be able to shoot through the fortifications, you must stand exactly next to them. Only elite Marks Dwarfs manage to shoot through fortifications which are farther away from them. So that's why I build my towers so that the Marks Dwarves are forced to snug to the fortifications, so that they can shoot through. So liquids and ammunition goes right through the fortification. And yeah, it's also you're not quite safe against the sieges, because later sieges will bring elite goblin marks dwarf, elite goblin marksmen or crossbowmen who will be able to shoot through these fortifications, and you will get injured there. Yeah, the dwarves are never smart enough to stand next to the fortifications. You have to force them. You have to really force them. You have to give them no other option. Well, of course, they will sort of accidentally stand next to it, but as you know, it never happens when you need it. Goblin Lasher. Lashes the Hammer Dwarf. Damn you, Lasher! Bruising the muscle, bruising the guts. Die! Lashazar. Misses, look at that. Ha! Flying Silverbolt strikes the Lasher in the head. Death, death, death. Okay. This is another Lasher, right? I want to look at Lasher Tode. And Lasher Tode is doing nothing currently. Lasher Tode. Axe Lord strikes the Lasher in the right hand, bruising the bone. Oh, at least that. That's good. Make him let go of his lash. Spearmaster! Yes, Spearmaster has singled out the Lasher. He says, death is all around us. This is truly horrifying. Hammer Dwarfs attacks, but Lasher jumps away. Where is Lasher Tode? Ha! The goblin is now prone. Militia captain stabs the goblin lasher in the left lower leg with her copper spear, tearing the muscle. Senzerinev has been severed. Copper spear has lodged firmly in the wound. Lasher falls over. Oh yes, thank God. Goblin Lasher strikes at the militia captain, but the shot is deftly parried by the copper spear. Good militia captain. He doesn't give up, does he? Ha! I see a body part flying. His left hand is flying, sailing off in an arc. The sword dwarf slashes the goblin in the right upper leg with the short sword, fracturing the bone, motor nerve, severe tendon torn, gives into pain, loses hold of... Okay, left glove and iron shield. He's still holding the lash. Axe Lord hacks the goblin lasher in the left hand, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Militia captain stabs the lasher with a copper spear, fracturing the bone. Yeah. Artery opened, ligament torn, tendon torn. This lasher is hurting no one anymore. Yep. Oh, beware. The goblin crossbowman, or bowman, or whatever it is, has shot. And the flying bolt flies and hits. Ooh. The flying bolt strikes the sword dwarf in the upper body, bruising the muscle, bruising the guts. Ooh, sword dwarf looks sick. Ooh, that was a bad hit. But it's not fatal, it's not mortal yet. Yeah, that's my thick gourd. Yeah. Oh, look at this. He looks sick. Ah, he's going to vomit. Oh, with an arrow in the guts. Yeah, it's a bad thing. Okay, the first bad thing that happened during this siege, I think. Apart maybe from these injuries. But the Hammer Dwarf is charging, has entered martial trance. The Hammer Dwarf has... Probably he is friends with this guy. Let me see the relationship between Thickwood and Zuntir. Relationships. No. No real relationships here. No. But nevertheless, seeing a fellow dwarf die, you charge at the goblin who did it. What's his name? Zuntir, you are a hero. Lolok Kosoth. And Ngoso. How is Ngoso fighting? Ngoso is not yet fighting, but he will soon. Oh, more arrows flying at us. Oh, at the Hammer Dwarf in martial trance. He is... Oh. Hammer Dwarf bashes the goblin crossbowman, fracturing the bone in the upper arm. Yes, okay. Good. Fracturing the upper arm is good. But beware the arrow. Oof. Flying silver arrow bolt misses the hammer dwarf. Okay, now the X dwarf jumps away. Good. How about the other X? Oh, this is an Axe Master, isn't it? Axe Lord, of course. How about the X dwarf? Ooh. Okay. Hammer dwarf bashes the goblin crossbowman in the head, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull and tearing the brain, and the hammer has firmly lodged in the wound. That's how I like it. Now, do the lasher as well. Lord says, is it me or all your casualties are happening in the lower body? Well, I don't know. I don't know why it happens that way. Accident. Ooh. Axe dwarf is fighting. Jumps away from the flying bolt. Good. Ooh. Militia captain jumps away. Good. Go on, Zuntir, go on. Goblin lasher misses the hammer dwarf. Ooh. There's a goblin pikeman, isn't it? Spearman. Yeah, that's now 2 goblins fighting my hammer dwarf in martial trance. That can get ugly. Hammer dwarf bashes the goblin lasher in the upper leg, chipping the bone. That's good. Ha! Lasher falls over and gives into pain. Good. Now about the spear dwarf, spear goblin. Oh, it's goblins fighting these traps. These traps are so useless. Swords dwarf is fighting. Where is he? Iton. Where is Iton? Oh, here is Iton. Why is he fighting there? Ah, he's fighting like standing up. I don't know why he was lying down. Now the Axe-Lord. Do something with the goblin, please. Goblin Spearman misses the hammer dwarf. Good. Hammer dwarf Bembul. Sword dwarf. This is totally hard. That's the injured dwarf. Ha! The Axe-Lord has lopped off something. Strikes the goblin lasher in the right hand, bruising the bone. Hacks the goblin lasher in the left hand. Severed part sails off in an arc. Axe-Lord hacks the goblin spearman in the left lower leg. Severed part sails off in an arc. Right lower leg. Is it right lower leg what we see here? Should be. Yes, it is. The spear goblin will fall over. Spearman misses the Axe-Lord. Axe-Lord hacks the goblin in the left foot. It sails off. Hammer dwarf Zuntir bashes the goblin lasher in the head, fracturing the skull. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But don't forget, this is not all. We still have... Well, we don't. Where are they gone? Oh, here they are. Look at them. I don't know what they are doing here, but luckily there is no bowmen here. It's just some troll recruits without weapons, 3 swordmen, 4 hammermen, and one lasher. The X-dwarfs are really brutal, yes. I have read in a forum that one guy was actually only... he sent his X-dwarf squad to fight something, and then he actually moved the view 1 level higher up, and only was enjoying the looks of the limbs flying through the air here as the X-dwarfs have chopped off the limbs of the enemies when they were well trained, and he knew, okay, there is practically no danger. He sends the X-dwarfs and let the time loose. Spearmaster. Look at that! Slams into the hammer dwarf. Spearmaster right hand skids along the ground, splits in gore. Oh! 2 good fighters slam into each other. And he loses hold of his copper shield. We have a one-handed Spearmaster. How can that happen? Well, of course it can happen, because he is in martial trance. He doesn't look left or right. He is just fighting all around him. My Spearmaster. Good. Goblin pikeman strikes at the X-Lord, but the shot is effortlessly deflected by the bronze battle axe. I'm imagining it. Oh, it's good. One dead goblin here. Axe-Lord. Ooh, what's happening here? Effortlessly deflected, and then a shot is blocked. Axe-Lord charges at the pikeman. Pikeman looks surprised by the ferocity of the Axe-Lord's onslaught. Axe-Lord collides with the goblin pikeman, and he is knocked over and tumbles backward. How is my Spearmaster doing? Is he dead yet or not? He's somehow in the background of this fight. Axe-Lord. So the knocked over pikeman tumbles away. Axe-Lord hacks the pikeman in the left upper arm, tearing apart the muscle. Artery opened. Yes. How about my Spearmaster? Axe-Lord slams into Spearmaster, rolls out of Spearmaster's flight path. Okay. No, that's not the Spearmaster with the exploded hand. Spearmaster is no longer stunned. This is my fight too! There is no need to feel vengeful. Yeah, they are really fighting over place to fight the goblins. The bridge is too narrow. All of my dwarves want to fight, want their share of the fight. I think they are truly enjoying it. Where's the other guy with the militia? Is this a militia captain with the exploding gore? I was nauseated by the sun, so disgusting. Yeah, you should get out more often, Mr. Captain. I will send you out more often on patrols. You will be patrolling around the fortress so that you get used to the sun. That's bad when your dwarves spend a lot of time in the cave. They are cave adapted and they get nauseous when they are exposed to the sun. Goblin Spearman strikes at the X-Lord, but the shot is blocked with copper shield. Yeah. It's an X-Lord. Troll is fighting. Flying bolt, okay. Spearman. Blocked. Okay, good. Well, I'm losing overview here. Don't quite know what's happening here. Where are my dwarves? X-Lord is here, I can see. Surrounded by half-dead goblins. And everybody else is in the back. Swords Dwarf Iton is fighting. Slashes the Goblin Spearman in the head. Aha! Oh, attack deflected by Iron Helm. Don't worry, we will melt this helm. Spearman. Hammer Dwarf slashes the Goblin Spearman, jamming the skull, tearing the brain. Good hit. Mario says, is there a possibility one dwarf jumps off the bridge, avoiding the attack? Oh, that did happen in our first use of the bridge. And that's why I built the walls left and right of the bridge, so that my dwarves don't get the idea of jumping away. If you watch one of the earlier videos of Gladehames having this bridge, the dwarves were actually jumping away. We had elves and goblins united, and the elves were shooting down, and my dwarves just thought, okay, I will dodge this arrow, and jumped off the bridge. But it wasn't so deep. It was only like 4 levels deep at that time. So the injuries were quite severe for that height. There were no spikes, no upright spears down below. It was just soil or ground, and 2 of my dwarves killed themselves because they broke their spine and bled to death. Were totally immobile. Was Gimli an X-Lord? I don't know. It could be that Gimli was an X-Dwarf. Yeah. He's fighting like a Gimli, isn't he? Like the Gimli, like Gimli. Where is he? Oh, Hammer Dwarf. Silverboard misses the Hammer Dwarf. This doesn't look good. Hey, look. X-Lord hacks the goblin. This is good. Hacks the goblin in the upper body. Tearing apart the muscle, shattering the left ribs. Artery open, tendon. Yeah, X lodged. But I fear that my mace dwarf jumps away from the silver bolt. Okay, but it looks so bloody here. I was just happy to jump away. And the sword. Oh, the X-Lord has entered a martial trance. Beware. Hello, Ferko, Dwarf Logic. Let me lodge that attack and fall off a bridge. Let me dodge off that attack and... Yes, exactly. That was Dwarf Logic. Hammer Dwarf bashes, fracturing skull, X-Lord. I want to see X-Lord in martial trance. The martial trance has its upsides and also downsides. The martial trance makes you care less about injuries and your awareness, your situational awareness. You defend less, you block less shots, but you land more hits. And the dwarf, the Hammer Dwarf, also has entered martial trance. I've got 2 dwarves in martial trance. Oh, look at that! The X-Lord bats the flying silver bolt out of the air with the bismuth bronze battle axe. Whoa! That's something which was added to Dwarf Fortress only recently. Actually, in version 40, I think it was, where the dwarves can intervene an ongoing attack. So the attack really, it's unlike in most fight games where you have melee combat fight. in the most cave you have an attack which happens at a certain point in time. Like in Skyrim, you click, and either the enemy is in your range and then you and is not defending enough, and then you hit, then you land a hit no matter what he does, or you don't. It's just a point in time. That's the point of your attack. There is a dice roll whether it was deflected or not, and the hit is there. But in Dwarf Fortress, actually, all attacks are happening in time, in a time frame. So that when you have the time, you can intervene. You can actually catch a weapon being shot at you, or being struck at you, and you can deflect it while it is moving towards you. That's extremely precisely done. This attack. That's why I admire Dwarf Fortress so much. Oh, Mace Dwarf bashes the pikeman in the head, and the injured part explodes into gore. Artery opened. Oh, yes. Goodbye, pikeman. Now come on, Hammer Dwarf and Ex-Lord, you are in martial trance. Use it. Use your hate. Come to the dark side. Hammer Dwarf bashes the goblin, jamming the skull, tearing the brain. Oh yes. They will be slaughtered like sheep here. These guys are still partying here. But not for long. Not for long, I tell you. Oh, something happened to the Spearmaster? No. Troll is fighting. Militia Captain. Oh, Militia Captain vomits and retches. What happened to him? Why is he... Oh, he is nauseous. He's just nauseated by the sun. Oh, look. Now they are wrestling. The Spear Dwarf and the ex-goblin. Spear Dwarf latches on firmly. Spear Dwarf bites the goblin axeman in the lower leg, bruising the muscle. Latches on firmly. Swords Dwarf slaps the goblin axeman in the right hand, fracturing the bone. Hammer Dwarf bashes the goblin axeman, bruising the muscle. Spear Dwarf latches on. Oh, did he bite off something? Goblin axeman loses hold of the silver halberd, gives into pain. Hammer Dwarf punches the goblin in the upper left back teeth with his right hand. And the tooth sails off in an arc. Axeman loses hold of his echidna right glove. Ex-Lord hacks the axeman in the right upper arm. Severe part sails off. Ooh, and punches the axeman. Combined attacks. Hack and punch. And the Spear Dwarf still latches on. Now Hammer Dwarf latches on somehow too. I don't know. Hammer Dwarf bashes the X-Men in the head, fracturing the skull. Swords Dwarf slashes the X-Men in the head. Attack is deflected by Copper Helm. Okay. Oh, there is a goblin bowman shooting at us. Spearmaster strikes the X-Men in the head, stands up. Mace Dwarf bashes the X-Men in the head, artery opened. Spear Dwarf shakes the goblin X-Men around in the left lower leg as he has latched on with his teeth. Artery in the lower leg. Oh, he bites him and then shakes him and tears the artery open. Many nerves have been severed, ligament has been torn. Biting spear dwarves. What's his name? The biting spear dwarf. Rigoth. Yes. Rigoth Emeniden. Ah, now that's a picture worth of an engraving. Elite Marksdwarf says, "Death, I'm not upset by this." Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Wow, I see troll blood. X-Lord hacks the troll in the head, and the Soviet part sails off in an arc. Ay, ay, ay. Good. Now, they are all defenseless. They were pierced by arrows. So, how about still partying here? Yes. You still want to hang on here and wait for your death? So be it. You will get it. Now you have it. Now is the time to leave, guys. Now is the time to leave if you want. It's your last chance. What's happening downstairs here? Is anybody still alive here? No, pretty much not. Well, one goblin is alive. How's he doing? Oh! No wounds. Maybe maybe that's the goblin who did not fall down. I think we had some goblins going down, and maybe he went down just to look at the horror. Yeah, look how your friends ended up, and how you will end up too. Well, not quite like that, but the X-Lord is quite something. Of course he is. The X-Lord, I must give him full steel armor and a steel battle axe. I must make him a steel battle axe. I hope that he will not grow attached to his stupid bronze axe or whatever he has. I will forge him a masterful battle axe of steel and clad him in full steel. What's his name? We must remember this. Minkot. Yeah. Minkot. You're the man, Minkot, man of the day. I think we can say that. Man of the day. He is probably our best fighter in this siege. Can't even see him. Oh, here. Is it him? Here? No, that's Olin. That's another X-Lord. Minkot is in martial trance here. Yeah, that's him. What are his injuries? He doesn't feel anything while in conflict. Oh, it's a she. Doesn't feel anything after seeing a goblin die. He doesn't feel anything. Look how different it is. How differently the dwarves perceive the fight. You can see in the thoughts of the other dwarves. He was terrified after seeing a goblin die. Oh, my feelings! I must not succumb or something. Have you seen that message of our? I think one of our spear dwarves wasn't it? Yeah, he was terrified while in conflict, afraid while experiencing trauma. He's horrified after seeing a goblin die, horrified goblin die, horrified goblin, and after she's seen 20 goblin die, she doesn't feel anything after seeing goblin die. She doesn't feel anything after seeing goblin die, troll die. Yeah? So they get less sensitive against seeing such battles, and that makes good warriors. There is a goblin shooting at us. What's his name? Smunstu. Spearwolf blocks the arrow. Ha! Take that, goblin! That was your last arrow, I tell you. Because the hammer dwarf now attacks you. And the swords dwarf. Ah, look at that. Swords dwarf slashes the bowman in the left foot, fracturing the bone. Artery open, ligament horn falls over, gives into pain. Excellent! Yeah, he's dead. And the troll here. So, How about going, guys? Oh, they are still partying. Oh, they are moving at least. We have a troll crossbowman. That can be deadly. But how about this troll? Is he moving out? He's creeping off the map, isn't he? I think I can now let loose of all. Squad A, B, D, E, F, G, kill, list. This. Kill them. Although I have now included the guys in the cages, but nothing will happen to them. They can't kill a guy who is in the cage. So, oh, something happened. Mace Dwarf. There was a shot. Or was it our shot? Maybe it was our shot. I don't know. Ah, Kol Vabok Melbil, Sword Dwarf, has entered martial trance. Which one is he? Can't see him. That's the X-Lord in martial trance. Kol Vabok Melbil, where is he? This guy. Go to unit. Oh, here. Yeah, he's down here. So here is also an ongoing fight. Kol Vabok Melbil. Yeah. Slashes the troll in the head, fracturing the skull. Good. Now they're coming. My Spearmaster. Kill them, guys. Kill them. Where is the troll crossbowman? Here. That's a good fight. Oh, he is shooting. Look at that. Oh, 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 oh. There's a flying. Okay, death. I'm not upset. Goblin swordsman. Ay, look at this. Ooh, we've lost a swordsman. The goblin swordsman stabs the swordsdwarf in the nose, sailed off in arc, slashes the swordsdwarf in the right upper leg, tearing apart the muscle. Artery opened. Oh, he will bleed to death. But Iton says, "Death, this cannot horrify me." He strikes at the goblin swordman, but the shot is deflected. Swordman blocks, loses hold of copper shield, leather glove, because the swordsman, the goblin swordsman, stabs the swordsman in the left hand. Chopped off his hand, split off his leg. Oh, I think, Iton, you fought bravely. I remember you earlier on the bridge. But this is your last fight, dude. I can't use you any longer. Oh, where is the poor Iton? Well, one casualty. Yeah, here's somewhere here. Is he dead already? Can't see him in the swords bar icon. Yeah, here it is. Zoom to location. It's somewhere here under this part sailing off. Yeah. Eton, Swords Dwarf, Health, ability to stand lost, ability to grasp somewhat impaired, heavy bleeding. This dwarf will not make it to the fortress. He will bleed to death. Can it all end so quickly? I must not succumb to fear. My dearest dwarf, you deserve a great tomb. Yeah. Slashes the swords dwarf in the head. Ooh, but the attack is deflected by the copper helm. The goblin slashes swords dwarf in the right lower arm, tearing apart the muscle. Ooh. Motor nerve severe. He is so crippled. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. He's a good goblin swordman, I see. Yeah, loses hold of copper short sword, gives into pain. Goblin swordsman stabs the swords dwarf in the upper body, tearing apart the lung armor. Wow. This guy is so dead. Yeah, this is my... Look at his kills before he dies. Look at his kills. Yes, yes, yes. Good idea. Status, kills. One echidna! No, but kills are not so important. He has landed some good hits on the enemies. There he goes. Oh, he is still alive, sort of. He is afraid after experiencing trauma. Yeah. 50 years old. Well, nauseated. Goblin swordsman falls over because the swords dwarf slashes the goblin. Oh, good, good, good. Loses hold of scimitar, helm, shield, and hood. Good. Another swords dwarf stabs the swordsman in the neck, sails off in an arc. And the goblin is gone finally, but so is my dwarf. Iton. Well, yes. A sad end. Can't even see him in the report. Ah, here it is. Goblin Hammerman bashes the swords dwarf in the head. Oh, he's like the target of all of fracturing the skull. Wow. But he's still alive. He is still alive. He is still alive, guys. Tired, unconscious. Okay. Wounds, status. His right upper leg cut open, right upper leg running with blood, upper body cut open, upper body oozing blood, Right lung mangled beyond recognition. Right lower arm cut open. His head is bruised. His skull is broken. Left hand is spraying blood. His left hand is gone. His nose is gone. Ah. Yeah. Rest in pieces indeed, Fruit Wizard. Iton no knows the Echidna Slayer. Yes. What sort of goblin was it who killed him practically? What was the name of the goblin? We don't know. Goblin swordsman. This. What sort of goblin swordman? This one was it. Stozuxusgas mudo. Stozuxusgas mudo. Bad goblin, bad goblin. Is he still alive? I hope not. No, he is not. I must see what happened to the goblin, how they killed him. Swords Dwarf stabs the goblin in the neck. Okay, that's a good death. Too quick for my taste, but better a quick death than this Swords Dwarf. And look, they are fighting this goblin swordsman. Spearmaster strikes in the head, bruising the skull. Yes, three dwarves fighting one goblin. Done. Goblin hammered man. Spearmaster strikes. Shot is blocked. Yeah, and he's gone. So is the other. There's a fight between an axe dwarf and a troll. Misses. Slashes the troll, deflected. Yeah, I think I should open the fortress now and let my dwarves open entrance. Alert. Do not restrict anymore. And not only open the entrance, but also open the east bridge. And well, I can't open it quite yet. There is still one goblin here, which is alive, but well, I'll risk it. I'll risk it. If they manage to get this Iton into the hospital in time, that would be awesome. All I care about is life of Iton. What are they doing? Not in use, not in use, not in use. Don't you dare to fire, guys. Don't you dare. Is there a job now Recover wounded. Recover wounded, yes. And this guy is recovering wounded. Go to unit. Ooh, quite deep underground he is. Well, I don't know if he will make it to Eton in time. Eton's bleeding, you know. We still have a couple of invaders here. They are still sort of alive, but it's all okay. There's a goblin climbing. The goblin is climbing up. Look at that! The goblin is climbing up, actually. Oh, don't you dare to kill my Eton. If all the military is down in the pit, and the goblin will actually make it up. No, he didn't make it up. He fell down. He fell down. Come on, save Eton, save Eton. Yes. Is he saving him? Eton is unconscious, pale. He's actually standing up. Is it possible that he's moving on his own? Because I see nobody carrying him. No, that can't be. I see Eton Swords Dwarf moving. Actually, no, not quite moving, but he is hanging on this blue dwarf. Dukim. Ah, that's the leatherworker who came out to save him. So he's actually sort of supporting Eton and moving him to hospital. Yeah, he's dragging him to not to the butcher's shop. No, to the hospital he's dragging him. I tell you, we'll follow Eton. Come on, follow Eton. Eton, where are you going? You are supposed to go to the hospital. Eton, go to the hospital. Why is he doing that? Oh, he's dead, isn't he? No, he's here. But he's unconscious. What? Now he's unconscious. Okay. Recover the wounded, please. Somebody recover him. Guys, seriously. Huh? I don't understand how is Iton even alive still? Iton, you're not supposed to kill various dwarves. Please, Iton, give it up. I want you in the hospital. Select individuals. B. That's the wrong squad. E. That's the wrong squad. Swords. Iton. D. Cancel order. I can't cancel orders for him. Why not? Iton, you don't have no more orders. Just make it alive. Please don't die. Even as a cripple I can use you. You'll become my new bookkeeper or something. Where are you? Iton. Iton. Don't die. Don't die. Did he die? No, he is here. He's lying here. This is Iton. Come on, let yourself recover. Yes, finally, somebody recovering Iton. Follow this guy. The siege is over. We've made it. Cancel orders. Oh, there are still goblins and trolls up here. Attack. Don't attack. Cancel orders. There is still one invader. Okay. Now that changes things. Squad A, B, D, E, F, G. Kill. Troll. Except for Iton. Yes, we'll still follow Iton. Wow, that's amazing how this dwarf, after he suffered such injuries, that he is still alive, spraying blood and stuff. Wow. Chopped off hand, leg cloven asunder, upper body slashed open. I want to see what my medical dwarves will make. Whether he will recover into a living being. Hello, children. Look at this. This is what awaits you in the military. Wow. He's made it to the hospital. Bender says, they survive the craziest injuries. Bleeding stops super fast, even on its own, very often at least. He only has pain which causes him to give in. He's not dying, just passing out. But he must pass out because of loss of so much blood. I don't think he's bleeding that much. Not bleeding? Are you kidding me? His whole hand was chopped off, major artery opened, or spraying blood. I read it. Well, maybe he's met some precautions in the fight. Maybe he stopped the bleeding somehow with a bandage or something. Where is the Iton? Why is Jeweler fighting? Well, anyway, I can't find it in the report, but I can see it here. I can see his status here. Restless after being able to rest and recuperate. Upper body cut open, right lower arm cut open, right upper leg cut open, his skull is fractured. Left hand is gone, nose is gone. Wow, nose gone, left hand gone. Ooh, ah. Noseless Iton. Yelthiron. Bleeding sword super fast, okay, maybe the goblins had lightsabers. Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, I'm glad I saved him. No, we had no casualty, right? Only injuries. This is all the injuries we have. Now we must dump all the corpses here, otherwise they will. And they're already starting to store them. I don't want to store them, please. No, no, no. We will dump every single one of them. Can't you just dump corpses? It would be nice if there would be a command in the Dwarf Fortress hack to dump all corpses and body parts on the map, but not their armor and stuff, just the corpses and body parts, because this way they will store it in my stockpile. I don't need to store it in the stockpile; they can dump it right away. Bender says, I always auto-smash the corpses. Yes, I do too. I dump them to my atom smasher and smash them. That's what I do, but you still have to designate every single body part lying around to be dumped first. Otherwise they will store it in the refuse stockpile. And then they will get horrified every time they visit the refuse stockpile because yeah, they've seen a troll die and seen a goblin die. They see the left back tooth of the goblin and are horrified by it and get unhappy thoughts. Advances stock doesn't show corpse. Advanced stock. But I sort of want to stockpile corpses there because it's good for the butcher. Anytime they are out hunting wild animals, killing wild animals, and they kill one, they bring it to the corpse stockpile, and my butcher can butcher it. But I can't imagine doing this after a 100 invader siege. Maybe I could do this during the fight, during the battle, while I'm watching it. Okay, we should definitely open these bridges, Bridge Spike Pit and Bridge Spike Pit 2. Oh. So after the battle, after the siege is over, my dwarves finally managed to load the ballistae. Wow, what? No casualties, no casualties. This was good. Okay, guys, I will end the stream here. Not end the stream, but I will progress. But I want to keep this as the siege stream, and then we will have an aftermath stream. Okay, so another stream will start in, I don't know, 10 minutes to make them separate. And thanks for watching so far. The action show is over. The fortress slowly returns to his normal rhythm. We will go on with that.